Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Cincinnati. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
First and 10.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Yellow. I go on. Hero 15. Motion.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He was brought down by Jordan Barrow. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Steady. Cougar 19. Steady.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for us.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now a run on first down. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive and start on the ground. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they forced the incomplete.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one's off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. 60 average. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Steelers.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that first down.
13 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Another Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bengals 7. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pioneer. Ready. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Cut 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here comes Smith on the return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. on the RPO. It's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That's caught, left side, it's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's Jacobs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
180! From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Bengals, first down.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Taking off, and that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
First and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Yellow. Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it. Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 28, Bengals 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes on first down. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Bengals.
Now Mahomes. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on second and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, It was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Steppa. Buffalo 18. Shot 60, shot 60.
Ready. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 tight, 19 Cowboy.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and interception. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down up past the 35. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt to return. So this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Really, to play quarterback at this level, Mike, it's not a matter of how hard can you throw or how fast can you run or the strength of your arm. It's really, can you play the game within the game? Can you manipulate the linebackers and the safeties with your eyes? Can you look off defenders to open up zones for your receivers to run through? It's all the little things, and that takes time. There's an experience factor that comes with that, and he doesn't start getting some of that progress and development. Those kind of decisions and those kind of balls, they're going to continue to get picked off.
And this is going to turn into a big loss. They force him out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
43, 43.
Mahomes now on second down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
15.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Mahomes back. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2.
Easy.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
From the set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
18 Rattler.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Yellow. I'll go on. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 28.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
19. Here we go. 19, 5, practice 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. There's no way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw to the right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 3rd and a yard.
Come on, go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
go 80.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Stop, ready. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second TD catch of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Steelers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Steelers 35.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is in. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Viking 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 43.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's 1st down.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pat! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be 3rd down. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? 70 the Timberwolves. 60-6.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.